Well, morning. It's not even 6:30. Sun's coming up out near the end of April. And I figured I'd go ahead and make a run around to the taco stands to check my ads for my small business. See if I can drum up some extra customers. Kind of in a slow time now with the business, because usually, tax season comes around. I've had a couple dozen clients, and little by little it seems like clients are not sticking around or going elsewhere. I've still got some loyal ones coming, which is great, but it's not enough to maintain the self-employed status, so but keep giving it all, the effort I can to try and keep this business going. And the best I can do is just post ads at local taco stands. So that's what I'm going to do. A little nippy this morning. 53 degrees. I heard it was getting down in the 40s, but so far it got that cool. That's springtime for us here in the Carolinas. Alright, coming up on the first stop. Go ahead and post some ads. Got advertisements up, but not sure how long they'll last, because I've noticed that our competition, they have a nice big sign in their door, which we were never allowed to do, but again, my late wife kind of rubbed some of the store owners the wrong way at times. I'm not sure, again, I wasn't involved in that, but yeah, they advertise they've been in business 12 years. We've been in business for 17, but again, doing the same exact services that we do. But so I'm trying to keep the business afloat best I can based on our reputation. But again, that was kind of damaged as well from some of the prices that my wife used to charge, and mostly it was IRS stuff. We'd do the taxes, do the job, and the IRS made the final decision, and sometimes they got audited, sometimes they didn't get what they were expecting, and they came to us complaining. That's typical with our line of work. Here's the next stop. Looks like they're cleaning out this old laundry place, turning into a dump site. It's like a bunch of booths at one time, but okay. Okay, ads are still there, so I just add a little bit of tape to hold them in place. But yeah, now that first stop, we used to have a location there back in the 2000s before this other competitor came around. We had a good thing going, and there's another store to the right. I didn't quite, I don't put anything up over there because, again, my wife had issues with them. I don't even bother. I just mostly hit the taco stands. We at least had a good relationship with the taco stands. I'm trying to at least continue that with posting our ads there, which they seem to allow us to do. But yeah, seeing that, we had a good thing going since 2002, and we grew and grew to the point where I actually went self-employed in 2006. And looking back in hindsight, when the housing market crashed in 2008, then it finally caught up with us by 2010, and we just we started struggling ever since, and just never were able to recover from that. And little by little, there's been other competitors, but they've come and gone over the years. This one, probably the same setup like what we had. A naturalized citizen, and credentials with the IRS like I do, but I'm letting my credentials expire at the end of the year because I just don't see it. It's just no longer beneficial for me, but I'm going to continue doing this as long as I can to try to, again, just try to keep this thing going. All right, yep, our ads are still there as well. But yeah, I know my wife is still here. Boy, she'd be livid seeing the competition, with a sign in the door at a location where we used to have a satellite office. But I don't know. Like I said, I was really never involved in those negotiations. She was the one handling all that. So, but we had our discussions about how to advertise, or like the prices, and trying to maintain a good customer base and get them to keep coming back and this, that, and the other. But she would do things her way. Okay, yeah, looks like this place is working again. Let me check to see if I still have ads. Okay, yep, ads are still there. Looks like they're back in business here, so, which is good. So that's only the first stop where I've had to put ads. Now I don't know if there's going to be anything at the last stop here, because last time I was there it looked like they were relocating. So I don't know, we'll find out. But yeah, going back to our business, when times were good back in the 2000s, man, we were just rolling in the cash. The best we ever made was between 70 and 80,000 in a year. But yeah, after the housing market crash, then it just affected us a couple of years later, and we just never recovered. Being self-employed is really, really awesome when you're doing well. When you're not doing well, it can get quite stressful. Oh, wow. Yep. Last taco stop is gone. Wow. There's something going on with the property, it looks like. I see the old city public hearing sign there. Well, must be something getting ready to happen there. So, nope, no more taco stand here. But yeah, it's just really a shame that things kind of just went the way they went. And then when my wife got sick, that was, and again, that just happened within 6 to 7 month time span. We were expanding to Charlotte, getting customers up there, and I had to close that down. If you, again, longtime followers remember where I had to make my trips to Charlotte, and then I had to go up to bring everything home in July of 2016 because I had to leave her there to get treatment, medical treatment and stuff like that. But yeah, just real unfortunate. Like I said, it's really good when you're doing well. When you're not doing well, it gets stressful, miserable, and you just try to do the best you can and move forward. Like I said, I'll try to keep this business going so long as I've got customers. But when the customers stop coming, I'll probably just close down. I don't know if I'll dissolve the business per se. I may, if something else comes up, I may reinvent or reorganize and get another tax ID number. But yeah, no, it's really unfortunate. And yeah, seeing the competition, I think they know, that my wife is no longer here, so they're trying to conquer the market while I'm struggling to stay afloat. I've never talked to them, never dealt with them. Of course, don't want to, because competitors, all they are looking out for is their own interests. They're not looking to help you out or help each other out. Stuff we've learned over the years, we're not going to give that away. We've had other tax professionals that would ride our coattails, or other businesses that, hey, they're trying to tap into the market like we did, and then whenever they learned whatever they wanted to learn, they took off. Never heard from them again. And it was bad enough dealing with some family members that would be allowed to help us in our business. Then they got our knowledge and decided to go into business for themselves without any warning. Just up and took off, and we're starting our own business, and shady, basically real shady dealings. But apparently that's kind of common, a bit kind of commonplace, So you live and learn. But yeah, we still have some loyal customers that come by, so that's good. I'll just continue to provide the service as long as they continue to come by. And as I said, if something else comes along, or I decide to reinvent my business or whatever, then I'll concentrate on that, and everything else will just go to the wayside. But yeah, it's good to see most of my ads are still there. But again, don't really hear anything from much clients. I mean, a few calls, and then a few that show up, but mostly no shows. So yep. Starbucks is quiet this morning. Wow. But yeah, so there you go. Just a quick tour around. Looks like somebody got evicted there. Just crap on the street. That's how they do it here. Not out. Before they kick you out, whatever you leave behind gets sent to the curb for the scavengers to get picked up. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'm about home, so I'll just wrap up this to and fro around the taco stands, checking our business ads, and until the next thrilling video, adios.